Hey friends, it's Erin with What a Witch Knows. I'm here to do a tarot read for y'all about this new moon in Aries that's coming up on the 17th. This is a really big deal because this new moon is happening in the sign of Aries where there's already a bunch of planetary energy already lined up. And Aries is all about the self. It's about our identity, who we are now. And it's also about action. It's a fire sign. So it's about that drive, that passion, that forward movement and momentum. Not to mention, Mars is one of those planets, which is in his home sign of Aries that's in the mix here. So you could definitely be feeling a lot of action, a lot of momentum, a lot of fuel and fire behind some of these new beginnings that you're starting to see come into fruition. You might have been planting these seeds for these new beginnings a while ago, and just now you're starting to see them starting to bloom. I do want to caution you guys, though, that this is a very complex new moon. So, when I'm talking about that Aries energy, about how it's the identity and it's action and forward movement, yes, and because it's going to be affected and influenced by all of the other planets that are already in Aries, and we're talking Saturn, we're talking Neptune, we're talking Chiron, we're talking Mercury, and we're talking Mars. I don't think I'm missing anybody, but as you can see, this is a lot of energy, and all of these planets are all talking to each other, and their energy is all working off each other. So, Mars loves to move forward, so does Aries, but when you have all of these other energies at play, you're going to have to, sort of temper that desire to move forward with all these other factors. So, for example, we have Chiron in play. Chiron is the wounded healer. So these are the wounds that we have been healing throughout our entire lifetime. It's our core wound to our identity. When you have those wounds, those are the types of things that come up. Those wounds about rejection and abandonment, which are very core ideas that are associated with Chiron. But, we're meant to work through them, work past them, heal them, and then also help others heal as well on our journey. So that's one element. You also have, Mars meeting up with Saturn a couple of days after this new moon. And that brings in that, how do I actually do this? How do I ground this into reality? And these are big questions, right? Because Mars wants to move, Saturn wants to ground and add some structure. Yeah, so we have the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is all about giving and receiving. So I think the guidance here is, are we getting that ROI, that return on investment? Is this just a pipe dream, or are we actually seeing things in the real world coming back to us, whether that's money or whether that's, energy from other people? Are, the things that we're investing in also investing in us?